Welcome, brothers, once again to battle! Before we come back for yet another playthrough of Battle Brothers. This one's gonna be a little different from what I'm now calling Season 1, our last playthrough, where, you know, that was a regular run, you know, a baby run, trying to figure out how things work. This time, we're taking on a little more risk. We're gonna be running what I like to call a Bronzeman run, in that we're not quite hardcore enough for Ironman yet, you know? We still need to be able to dial back some of our, you know, worst life choices. We're gonna do a Bronzeman playthrough, which what I mean is I'm gonna give myself 2 rerolls per stream, and I'm gonna allow users to spend channel points to manipulate how many of those I have. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have set up before I went live. So, hello everyone, how are you? Tell me a little bit about your day while I quickly set up a couple of channel point redeems. And I'm sorry for the YouTube viewers who can't participate in this. Maybe go follow me on Twitch too, you know? Maybe it's worth popping on over there and building up some points of your own, huh? Custom reward, give me more rerolls. Save the day. You know I'm gonna be the problem. When have I ever not been the problem? Alright, there's a give me a reroll redeem. Take a reroll away. So to give me a reroll, it is 250 channel points. To take one away, it's 500. And maybe we'll adjust that as it goes on. Maybe I want to leave it prohibitively expensive. Who knows? I am still alive, right? That didn't mess things up. So yeah, you can buy your character's life, exactly. And in fact, just so that you'll have less channel points to spend making me fucking dance for you, I'm gonna be putting your character on the front line. You're not getting the flag this time, brother. I think we're gonna make somebody the flag holder this time. Anyway, let's start the new campaign. Last time we did the rebuilding a company thing. I've bought all the DLC since our last playthrough, so we have some new options in here. I don't think we want to be a new company. Southern Mercenary is interesting. We start in the desert, no real pros or cons, we're just some simple mercenaries. Trading caravan is interesting. Start with 2 caravan hands. So this is the DLC that adds, like, camp followers, right? Oh, we get way less renown, though. Holy. Yo, what the hell? Peasant militia can have a oh, but can never hire a noble. That could be fun. We could all be a bunch of dirty peasants together. We could all run out as the rabble, field an incredible roster, and we always want to train our guys up anyway. Band of poachers. Start with 3 woodsmen, move faster, can always get a scouting report for any enemies near you. You can carry fewer items. Nope. Ooh. Oath takers are night warriors, but hold not to lead or the ideals or teachings of their founder, young Anselm. The order now finds itself in dire straits. It's time for you to reverse their fortunes. Can you teach these zealots to become successful mercenaries? Start with 2 battle-hardened warriors. And we have like a little bit of a condition baked in. A little vow that we have to fulfill. Are they, like, giving me difficulties for these? They are. Deserters. Start with 3 deserters, decent our lower funds, and a noble house that wants to hunt us down. Okay. That's pretty fun. And my men always get the... Actually, I don't like that. I actually like letting the enemies go first on round 1, just so that they can, like, get in range of our archers. But that is, like, objectively funny. Northern Raiders. Start with 3 experienced barbarians. We have a higher chance to get items from slain enemies as loot, and we start with bad relations to most human factions. Okay. We could be some bad boys this time. We could pillage and burn. Would make the noble war condition way funnier if we got that one and we had to fight both sides of the noble conflict. We got anatomists. Start with 3 men and high funds. Research the corpse of your fallen foes and gain knowledge to empower your pen. Your men will never be of confident morale. We could be some cultists. Dakvol awaits. Davkol awaits. You had a small flock devoted to the Elder God. It's time to spread the word. Find more followers, acquire riches, and please Davkol with sacrifices. Start with a group of 4 cultists with poor equipment. More cultists may flock to you for free. Davkol will occasionally demand sacrifices from you, but also bestows boons upon those loyal. Excuse me, this isn't Dr. Pepper, okay? This is President's Choice Cola. This is just a dirt cheap way to inject caffeine directly into my system. Man, there's constant conflict in these city-states. Nomads makes for good business. Bulk your effort are captives, forced to fight to earn their freedom, and their rank grows over each battle. Start with 2 manhunters and 4 indebted. Take up to 16 men into battle at once. Having equal or fewer indebted than non-indebted will make your men dissatisfied. Wait. So we have to keep more servants than mass. Okay. See, I think it'd be the other way around. I think you'd want more people to keep them in line, but capped at level 7 would get more experience. I'm not crippling my late game for that. Beast Slayers. You know what? I don't have to look at the other ones. Let's go Beast Slayers. This is fun. Your men make a living by hunting down the many beasts that beset the village and the friends of civilization. It's dangerous work, but it pays well enough. There's always a bigger beast to slay and more crowns to earn. Start with 3 beast slayers and decent equipment, as well as some beast trophies. These tracks from further away. Each beast can slay has a 50% chance to drop an additional trophy, and people don't trust our kind, so we get worse prices. It seems really fun. We get some decent equipment, we have some monster parts. Our whole gimmick is hunting monsters for additional bits. I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you guys want to be? I'm favoring Beast Slayers, but Davkol Cultists, Northern Raiders, and Peasant Militia are also calling my name. Oh, baby. I want to be alive? That's not on the options. That's an unrealistic expectation, and you should know that by now. Honestly, you survived way too long in the last campaign. Alright, we got 2 minutes left in the ad. This is not a time that I can call a vote. Boo. Peasant Militia's very funny. Cultists is... Okay, do we hunt men or do we hunt monsters? That's what we'll bring it down to. Some wine and cheese. Come on, someone. I need you to make a vote here. Do you want to hunt men or hunt beasts? Because you're either going to be a Northern Raider or a Beast Slayer. Either way, no one's going to trust or like you, but... Damn. Oh, yo. That's a funny condition. Gladiators. Start with 3 experienced gladiators with good equipment but very high daily wages. Each gladiator has a unique trait. You can have more than 12 men in your roster, and if all 3 of your starting men die, your campaign ends. Alright. The Witcher we are. Alright, alright. We'll go with a random. Do we turn on permanent destruction of towns this time? Alright. You guys are gonna be the brass bell ends. Let's find y'all a good flag. From the Jaws of the Beast is pretty fucking good. It's definitely gotta be something Mon-hunty. You're farming points to manipulate the odds, huh? You monster. Don't bully me too hard, okay? Yeah, this is definitely the one. Veteran, medium. Let's get to battle. I mean, if you yell at Niku enough, you could probably get him to burn some points. He's got quite the supply. You monster. Immediately first thing in the stream, taking both of my rerolls away. No. What you do for maximum cruelty is you wait until I'm talking about using the reroll. You wait until I'm sitting here like, oh, this fight's not going very well. I think Niku's gonna die. Should I just reroll this now? And then you pound out the double takeaway. You just hit the 1,000. That would be absolute cinema. And then I have to sit here and beg chat, please, may I just have a crumb of channel points? Please, I am begging you, I just need one reroll to take this back. You met the man in his home. He offered food, drink, and the contract at hand. Kill the witch of the forest, and you'll be paid in sum. You and your men set out and did just that, bringing back the wench's head. But your employer only laughed upon your return. He said it was the witch who put him in power, that you had freed him of his debts to her, that he outsmarted you and your stupid men. His lackeys stepped out of the shadow, their swords already drawn. The ambush started upon the criminal's arrogance and ended with his head cleared from his shoulders. But it came at the cost of many of your fellow beast slayers, leaving only yourself, Karsten, Manfred, and Erhard remaining. Monsters of this world are often kept out of sight. The cruelties of man hide behind blind allegiance, the horror of beasts behind dark legends. As the leader of a band of beast slayers, it has become steadily more apparent that you can no longer differentiate between the two. If you are to make coin hunting creatures, then you might as well add more to the pot by adding man to the ledger. Looks like the beast slayers are starting to hunt the most dangerous game of them all. The most wicked beast is the one that thinks itself more. Alright, men, we are back into a fresh new Battle Brothers playthrough. It's officially here. We seem to be at the eastern edge of the world. A lot of our towns seem clustered up here. Ooh. This is a new flag. Okay, so now that we have the new DLC, we have these southern lands, right? And then we have this middle band, and then the Northlands don't really seem too much bigger than they were on our last DLC Let's Playthrough. The desert's definitely a lot bigger. Of course I'm not rolling the same seed. We got a brand new world to explore. And I guess this new world's gonna need to... First, let's take a look at our men, see if anyone here wants to, you know, be claimed. We'll start with a Night Owl Elixir. Drink responsibly. Lasts for the next... Not affected by nighttime, sick. This is actually the cat's eye potion from The Witcher. Wait. Got a couple of big old wolf pelts. We got some witch hair. Okay. Looks like you guys have been busy. We got Karsten the Tracker. 2 stars in melee skill, 1 star in melee defense, and a star in fatigue. This is already looking like a boy. See, background, he's a beast slayer. He's athletic. He gets 2 less fatigue for each tile traveled. Hold on, this guy's already, like, in line to be, like, an endgame character. What the heck? Give him the attack, give him the defense. He's already got a pretty good fatigue. What's the health on that one? Yeah. You haven't even seen the other ones yet, and you're already gonna burn your claim? Alright, alright. Karsten sounds like Karsten? Okay. Name him Niku Karsten. Okay, we'll do. Niku Karsten. Boom. And you want an epitaph? Look at the other people. We got Manfred here, who's got 1 star in melee skill, 2 stars in fatigue, and a single star in resolve. So this is a good candidate for our general, actually. I can LARP that I married Crush or something. Damn. That's some social climbing right there, my brother. Alright. 9 lives to keep you alive, or Colossus to keep you alive? What do you think is going to be more effective this early? I've learned a little bit since I played this game. I've educated myself a little bit. I now know that this is the stat that I should pump literally every single level, no matter what. If I'll end this, and then my other point gets to get put whatever's the biggest over here. Colossus probably? Okay. We got Manny here, who's going to be a great general candidate. And then who do we got over here? Ooh! We got really good stats on everybody. Erhard the Beast Hunter, he's got 2 stars in ranging, 1 star in rage defense, and a star in fatigue. This man's we got a fucking great start here, actually. I forget exactly. Oh, we got these new slots too. Hell yeah. Alright, bet. I'll give you Pathfinder. Yeah, it's a pretty good start. It would be a shame if all our rerolls were removed during a tough fight. It would be a shame. But luckily, my chatters are the kindest and loveliest in the whole world and would never do that to me. I'm really so blessed when you think about it. Isn't that right, Manny Fred? Anyone else want to make... Actually, you know what, I'm gonna... I said that I was gonna make someone my general this campaign, and this is my general candidate right here. I'm just making an executive decision. Congratulations, someone. You've been promoted to general. You can earn your epitaphs in battle. Okay, so what's every mercenary need? Work. So I guess we'll go to sudden time. Suddenly, it's time. And let's see what kind of work we can pick up on this fine day. We all look pissed off to be here. I mean, you're in a mercenary crew called the Brass Bellends. I'd be a little insulted, too. Ambush trade routes, huh? Temple... Market... We don't have a ton of money. We're paying 52 crowns a day. So realistically, we could spend down to like 500 and be fine. Let's see what the local flavor's like. Oh, man. No rerolls. Do I spend my rerolls sneaky now, save scumming these guys? Or does that not count as the same thing as a reroll? Definitely don't want to hire the cripple, even though he'll be cheap AF. Maybe a cheap cripple for the front line's exactly what you need. But you know, monks usually come with pretty decent stats. Abandoned the steps of monastery, Leaf grew up around the company of monks and soon took to their lifestyle. Fortunately, Prayer does spare his brother from the slaughter. Leif realizes his faith is better invested and will go for himself than muttering some so-called god. I mean, how knows a thing about fighting? He carries metal forward to a mountain, standing against the storm. Well, if we're gonna hire a new guy, we're gonna need equipment for them. Thick Tunic isn't a horrible level 1 equipment. It's coming at a pretty good discount because it's damaged. We could grab a hammer too. Ooh, or a war fork. It's a little expensive, but it's not that bad. Yeah, let's grab this armor. Let's grab this war fork. And then we'll hire that monk. Yo! He's healthy, he's skilled, he's fast. We're gonna make this guy into a duelist. We're gonna give him the dodge perk and nimble, and we're gonna have him go with like a one-handed sword and just take things out. I hope. Team player, 50% lower chance to inflict friendly fire. Wait. Does that mean if I give him the spin move, I can actually use it without murking all my guys? Wait. I think because he has a big hit point pool, he'll benefit more from Nimble than anyone else. Yeah. Persist with the plan. Persist with the plan. Your equipment, sir. Should probably get you, like, a hat. None of our men have shields. This first battle might go horribly. You can equip a shield, you two can't. Let's buy a shield for Niku. Boy, shields are expensive, huh? Alright. I think we've done all the preparation we can. Let's pick a job. Fiddleman the Trademaster turns to you as you look for somewhere to sit. Hoy, mercenary! How long has it been since you've slaked your sword with the blood of evil, cruel men? He drops the sarcasm. You figure you'll be standing now. We're here at Sundenheim having a bit of a tiff with the local brigands. Local to us, that is. The little rat's hole not far from here. I was like the answer is she was to hire some finely armed men, such as yourself, with company of good fellows. So does that pique your interest, mercenary? We need to find sturdier men for the task. The money's good. I accept your offer. It's not great, but it's our first job, damn it. What can I expect? Oh, wow. Alright, team. It's our first bandit camp. Oh, no. I just wanted it to disappear from there. Being at the edge of the map like this sucks. I've never seen so many towns clustered so close to the edge. This is also like a pretty isolated. I think what we're going to do is we're going to hit every town here real quick and then leave this area and never come back. Engage! Our first battle! Oh god, they outnumber us. But, I was gonna say I get the benefit of a first strike, but alas. Distance seems to be a little too far. I also don't have a crossbow, I have a standard bow. Which means I'm not gonna be accurate at all. As always, I think we just let the enemy approach. No! How could this happen? Oh, cider's better than wine, bro. Especially like a nice spiced cider. Maybe mull it a little bit. Ooh. Yikes. Okay, okay. Lucky first hit. I kind of want to step back, but I don't want to leave him exposed. I could step out and kill that man. In theory. If I move, it'll take 2, and I'll be able to, yeah. We want to focus our damage down if we can. Oh, mercy. Oh, these first battles are the scariest part in the whole game. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh my god, Niku has better hair this time than he had last time. I didn't think it was possible. Yeah, do I try and take a stutter step away? Wasn't worth it. Fuck. Well, Niku, it was nice knowing you. Oh, okay. Hold on. This dog's gonna fuck this guy up. That was gonna be great over here. 54%, 36, 59. I gotta go for the possible kill. Fuck. Okay, I think Niku has to shield block this turn. Oh! Well, rip. It was nice knowing ya. Niku's body is hit for 7 damage. Misses Niku. Hit a shield for 1 damage. 1 damage. I can't see where the hit that took Niku down is to see if he's alive or not. Oh well. It was a nice life. Doesn't have to be a long life. Come on! The first battle. How am I to be held responsible? I protected the archer, didn't I? Uh-oh. Get him, puppers. We need to get a crossbow for this guy ASAP, Rocky. Death. Someone is dead. Well, we only lost half the company. That's how first battles are supposed to go. It's over. Oh, Niku's alive! He just lost his nose. I don't know why you're so angry. They zoomed in right for the chatter characters. I don't know what to tell you. God damn it. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's not my fault that the very first fight outnumbered us, okay? I even hired a guy. What more do you want from me? I hired 2 guys. There wasn't even enough equipment in the shop for me to hire 2 guys. What? Niku Carson is not putting his heart into racing towards certain death and crushing the enemy before him for several days now. Having missed him around camp, we were told by the other men that he went to find firewood. Since his job doesn't typically take 12 hours, it seems that Niku Carson has finally decided to take his discontent in the road and try his luck elsewhere. You doubt you'll see him again. Reroll number 1. Get that out of the way. Went back to Lagunica. He realized this world was beyond saving. Okay, let's hire a couple more men. We need some guys to stand in the front and take hits. It doesn't matter if they're good or like equipped. Hi, welcome. Welcome my cripple and my beggar to the team. Oh, Lord. He's huge. He's tiny. Wait, this guy would also make like a pretty good hybrid. This guy's useless. This guy's for the fire. But the cripple is like legitimately got some sauce to him. You know, I've always had good luck hiring cripples. I don't know what it is. Oh boy. We're gonna have to really tax our economy doing this, but... we need to, like, survive battles. Oh boy. That bow's too expensive. I'll have to give him a pitchfork. Okay, we have enough money for 4 days. We have enough food for 2 days. We have enough food for 3 days and enough money for 3 days. I'm gonna be content with being in reserve, too. I think you mean content? Contempt is the opposite. Okay, spearmen in the back. Fodder in the front. You, I kind of want to live. We'll give you a spear. This. This. You get this. This. I've read how stressful the early days of Battlefronters runs. You're not gonna give me a single break this whole playthrough, why should I? Okay. Let's try that again. Everyone's pissed to be here. It's okay. Once we kill these bandits, it's gonna be great. We're all gonna be happy. We're all gonna be content. Oh, we should probably, like, let our wounds heal and stuff before we do this, huh? Y'all got full health. Sure, you grazed your eye socket or whatever, but... oh. Yeah, I should probably let that heal. No wonder he was missing all his shots. We can't afford to let it heal, though. I guess this will give us $380. This will be enough for 4 days. We'll be able to buy food. We can afford to wait a day. That explains why he wasn't able to attack those guys, too. 1 to 4 days is annoying, though, because it could heal in 1 day, and we can do this. Or it takes several, and we go bankrupt. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to wait it out. We attack at dawn. Okay, this is like looking a little more favorable. Probably should have put this guy in the middle, but oh well. No, he's got that position. Okay. Make your approach. I did get all the DLCs, yep. How does it work if I decide to abandon the save and start a new one? Do I get the rerolls back, or do the rerolls stay spent, even if it's a new playthrough? We need to litigate all the rules. Here, oh my god! My half-blind archer hit the shot! That was like, what, like an 8%? Oh, baby. Alright, that's a sign for good things to come. I'm just gonna stay here and shield wall. We're gonna hodl. Shield wall. We will now miss all 80% chances from now on. Don't speak that evil into the universe. You're right, but that's what makes it suck. Yeah, keep putting the damage out. Oh, bother. Please, the 74! Have mercy! Oh, still dodging while stunned. We love that for you. Oh my god, yes. The legend. Go for the stun. Fuck. Oh, life is not good. Oh, the stabbing! Who's more threatening? This guy for sure. Those pickaxes actually do nasty work. Well, oh, he ran out of fatigue. I'm gonna fucking ace that guy. Please. Beg. Someone! Not again! I keep forgetting that guy can go for the headshots with that flail. Someone died there, but not someone, so we're good. Someone. That was the beggar, I think? Because this is the cripple. No. This is the shit. I lost the good one. Okay, we let that man run away. Probably shouldn't have filled this slot, though, because it makes this harder for this guy. Ah, fuck it. We chase him down. No mercy. Am I endangering the rest of my team by not helping with this fucking final boss? Yeah, probably, but... Okay. Ignore the blame. It doesn't matter anymore. Hitting them is almost never worth it. Listen, I said I was making a mistake when I did it, but I need the loot. Okay. Listen, he's already gone now. Yeah. Just let him go then. Says my team wants me to be merciful. Okay, Lars isn't dead. He merely has a maimed foot. Kinda would've rathered you died, bro. Not gonna lie. Now you're a mouth to feed. Okay, $94, a bunch of bread. Not bad. You know what? As far as first jobs go, as long as we ignore the reload. Ooh. A fresh, cool breeze is blowing today. I feel like it's a good time for the brass balance to start something new. We call the men to gather round. What do you tell them? Wild beasts beset villages on the fringe of civilization. Hunting down for profit is what we shall be done. Let's head to the wilderness, discover the unknown, and plunder it. Be a wizard's tomb, a goblin's camp, or else you may find. We need allies. Forging a bond of friendship and trust with the ones towns will get the company better prices, more volunteers, and more steady work. So I'm torn between the flavor and the practical. I think what I should do is we need allies, you know, go to towns, make friends. But I can't help but feel like what the brass bellon's got to do is go hunt some beasts. Because didn't we get crafting with this DLC? Can't we, like, use the beast parts for stuff now? I want to make some beast weapons. Half-eaten loaf of bread, not enough money to buy a round of beer for 5 guys. No, it's like 32 coins for a round of beer for a company this big. Thank you very much. I could buy 3 rounds of beer. There was like 20-something loaves of bread. Absolutely it was worth Leaf's maimed foot. Leaf was bought just to be a meat shield for you guys who actually matter. We're gonna hunt down wild beasts. We just gotta defeat 5 packs of roving beasts. Easy. Immediately run into a bunch of dragons. Alright. Yay, no longer has ambush trade routes. You know, I don't take kindly to your sort, but you did a good job, mercenary. Einhard reported to me before you even got here that all the brigands have been slain. There's some mighty fine work by the way he describes, and well, here's some mighty fine pay as promised. Edmund the Councillor's study is lit by a warm fire. He offers you a seat and a goblet of wine, both of which you take. So, sword, you're familiar with how dangerous the roads are these days. By the gods, it's some good wine. You nod and try to hide your astonishment. Edmund the Councillor smiles tersely and continues. Good, you understand this I have a task for you. You need a caravan escorted along the roads to Triton about a day from here. Pretty simple, right? Do you have time for it? Let's talk if you do. 2 crowns per head with 30 heads, so up to 60 crowns. And then 170 when the job is done. Yeah, that's not happening. We got 10 days worth of food money, 4 days worth of food. Is any of my food rotting in the next 4 days? Yes. In 1 day, like 2 days worth of food's gonna spoil. More like 1 day. You're fine for 5 days, you're fine for 5 days, you're fine for 6 days. I should sell this while it's still fine. And I should buy a little bit more grain. What's this fur going for these days? Yeah, absolutely not. I don't know what the point of saving is when I don't get to reload, but... Damn, that's good cider. Let's go see what's going on in Hellenberg. If it's hell on earth, or otherwise. Maybe I could have taken the escort mission to Triton. It's not too far away. What could possibly attack us in that? Contracts a lot. Ooh. Good town, though. What do you got in the way of conscripts? A messenger? Yo, this is a new background from the DLC. Some men are so important they require other men to carry their words. Acer's such a man. The latter, that is. Carrying love letters to the adventurer, wondered what the hell he was doing. Few, if any, of Asco's skills made him ready for combat. This is sturdy legs. Hopefully just not for running away. We got a militia man here who's way too expensive to consider. We got a refugee. I've historically had pretty good luck with refugees. Although maybe I'm at the point in my career I should be buying equipment. Weird tropical variant with lime and pineapple and a cider? I like lime, but with an apple is interesting. Unless it's just lime and pineapple in the cider, in which case, maybe? I gotta see what the messenger stats are like. He's probably gonna have really good fatigue, right? And more importantly, his gear looks cool. One of these, one of these. Yo. Wait, he's actually fucking sick for combat, though. Dude. He's got a weasel. He's got 25 melee defense when retreating. And he's swift. He's got extra range defense. Okay. I think I make this guy an archer. Because this ferret ability is mostly useful for stutter stepping away whenever you're trying to get like a range shot out. So here. Let's take Leaf Spear. Do we have 2 Leafs? Oh no, it's Lars who memed his foot. View this. View a hammer and a targe. I need Leaf to survive just a little while longer. What I mean is I intend for him to survive forever, but I need him to be in the back line to do it for a bit. We're gonna send Lars in with the expectation and low-key kind of the hope that he goes down. And then otherwise this is the comp. Alright, no work to be had in Hellenberg. Got 4 days of this, we got 5 days of this. Let's get some work down in Wickstaded. And if there's no good work here, we'll go back to Sundenheim and we'll take the escort job to Triton. You know, clearly there's going to be good work down here. How could there not be? We gotta get there before night. We gotta get there before night. Ugh. There's a lot of work here. Throwing spear. Very nice. Very nice. Lighter than a common spear, but heavier than a javelin. Weapons tend to be thrown over a short distance until bend impact, usually rendering shields unusable. Can be used against unshielded opponents as well for great effect. Okay, there's some decent gear for sale here. A sling? Yo, DLC weapon's so cool. What the hell? Two-handed throwing weapon. A leathery sling on a staff used to hurl stones at the enemy. With stones abundant everywhere, it'll never run out of ammunition. Brother. I'm gonna sell the witch's hair and buy a sling. I know I'm not getting, like, the full value out of it or whatever, but... that seems to be the cure for what ails me. Give someone the upgraded spear. Wait. Never mind. Didn't realize your game, brother. Also called the Shepherd Sling. That's what David used against Goliath. It's actually like a super effective weapon historically, too. Like, the sling actually was way underestimated on the battlefield for the work it could do. I'm very happy to see it represented here. 25 to 40 damage is not a lot, but it's nothing to scoff at. Another ranged unit out into the mix-up. And I'd like to buy some armor, too. I could afford to buy one shirt of padded leather. Well, we're better off getting, like, some real helmets. Let's buy this damaged one. Let's buy this damaged shirt. Pop this onto Niku. And then we'll come over here and upgrade Bertel. I can't believe the straw hat and the hood are equal. Alright, you're sent out to die. That's true. I feel like... You think a sling takes more training than a bow? I guess the bow does more work at, like, propelling the arrow to a straightforward angle, whereas the sling you had to really get the flick right, but... I feel like you had to do, like, a lot of muscle training for the bow, comparatively. Because, like, with the sling, you're mostly, like, relying on the inertia of the... Whereas, with a bow, you actually have to draw against the weight of the string. And any bow with an effective range is a pretty high draw strength. At least with, like, old war bows. Modern composite bows have a way easier draw because of the leverage of the wheels. But... I don't know. Sell what we can afford to do, and let's see what the jobs are. You enter Wickestad, and the man immediately approaches, trundling through the mud to get to you. He notes himself as someone in the employ of the item of Wickestad, a man of some power in the town, and he, only the thoughts and monies of others, decided to seek your services. As I was turning an apple in his hand, he was frustrated with it, almost he wished it was something else, like a valuable trinket, perhaps just a taste of your fruit. Have you ever lost something you loved? You shrug and answer. There was this girl. The man shakes his head. No, not some woman. More important, because I have. Thieves stole my ceremonial staff. How they managed to do so beyond my guards is, well, beyond me. But I know if I set you on them, they'll be directly back to where it belongs. Isn't that right? Or have I been misled to the quality of your service? What is it's worth to you? Or, I mean, yeah, don't bring it against the army, but, like... You know, if you're fighting brigands, if you're fighting animals, if you got... Yes, good. I was thinking about the payments of your task goes. About 250 crowns when the contract's done. What else do we got? Dim candles barely light the room enough for you to see. It's Harold of Wickstack standing behind his desk while his shadows dance on the walls by the tune of flickering lights. Would you lend your swords to me if I paid you good coin? I need a small chest delivered safely to Warner the Guildmaster in Triton, but a day travel northwest of here. Men have killed each other over this, and so ready to defend it with your life. He takes a pause, measuring your response. Alright, I sealed that. Instructions to pay you. This is a delivered item. The contract. Let's start. What say you? 130 crowns. And then the two-skull job. Grabs a chest off the shelf, puts it on his desk. When he opens it, a bevy of papers pop out, almost scurrying to get free. He grabs one and lays it out. On one side, the contract. On the other, a small drawing of a map. It's a simple sellsword. I have a contract to deliver some particular cargo to Tawa. I have the goods, but not the guards. If you're interested in being caravan guard sometime, maybe 2 days or so, let me know and we can hash out the numbers. He gesticulates his hand, pointing his fingers of counting something, but it means nothing to you. Judging from experience, this is good payment for the task. We paid 140 crowns in advance, another 580 when the job is done. That's a good payment, but a 2-day caravan ride is bound to have trouble. And if we can't roll back, I can't take that kind of risk. Let's do 2 jobs here. Let's take the staff job, and then we'll take the package job to Triton. Yeah. I accept. And then, knowing that we'll get a 250 gold payout in the very near future, we could probably afford to buy another weapon. Or rather, some better armor is probably the play, huh? We'll buy the Gambeson. What's that, Lars? You want some better equipment? Oh, buddy. Just not in the budget. But hey, if you survive the next battle, we got you, bud. Pretty big if you ask me, but... Off we go! Simple thieves can't handle our band of men. Our band of braves, our beast-slaying boys. 7 thieves against... the thieves are quite human. This little crew of vagabonds and brigands. They arm themselves as you order your men to attack. To arms! Probably shouldn't have did this at night, though, huh? Alright, only 2 of our guys are ranged units. Let's summon the dog real early. Okay. They're probably gonna surround and beat up our dog, huh? Let's make a little bit of an approach here. That was probably too much of an approach. Let's come back one more. This uses 4 AP, so I can come here and I can go thunk. Well, can't say I don't have regrets. Big bonk stick go bonk? I hope so. That's not really a bonk stick, that's more of a rock thrower. I made some mistakes. I have my regrets. The dog's gonna be taking a lot of hits, I hope. No offense. Sorry to all the dog lovers in chat. We're in a shield wall here. I don't think someone's gonna slip through the cracks, but oh. His maimed foot's immediately a problem. You're slinging my way, so you command him to go fight burly men with knives. At least it's just knives. I mean, this guy's got an axe. This guy's got a spear. It's way worse than knives. He wishes they had knives. Oh, big hit. Yes! Alright, alright, alright. I got his back. Oh, yeah. Let's close the gap and protect our slinger. Just some simple thugs. Why did we ever think they had a chance? Oh, I love the sound effect of that. That's so sick. Yeah. Leaf's got him. Oh my god, they can't even get my dog. What were we even worried about? Attacking at night, putting my ranged unit in the forward. None of these are risks. Sounds like thunder. Oh my god. Oh, he tried to run away! The fool! They're just throwing themselves at me. I guess I can come up here and help the dog. Nice. And then Niku come here. Hit this guy one. Slinger go wop 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 wop. Wop 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 wop. Let's go for the 64. So hoping to do a little more damage than that, but if my man can survive here, if my man can survive... Oh. Well. It's alright, it's but a flesh wound. I hope. Leaf is dead. No, Leaf was not the one with the main foot. Lars is the one who has the maimed foot. This is the one. Leaf was going to be one of our elites. Gone but forgotten. Rough. It's alright, we'll stand in his corpse for our final stand. Well, Lars, please. If anyone's gonna die, let it be you. They never target the right guys. Run them down. We need the expa. Well. Ooh, rugged. I like the look of that. Well, you found those responsible for stealing the ceremonial staff and put them to the sword. Now you just need to put the ceremonial staff back in Datum of Wikstad's hands and get your reward. Daggers for loot and armor. Mr. Maimed Foot continues to struggle on. I guess you can upgrade to a surcoat, Lars. If only because putting better equipment on you almost guarantees that you'll die. Seems to be the way of things here. Who's got our lowest attack? You have lower, but you have a star, I think. I'll give you the spear. Upgrade Niku to a proper dagger. Give the knife to Bertel. Watch Mr. Maimed outlive everyone. We can dream. He can dream. Someone. Boom. Boom. That's a really good roll on health. We're gonna get better rolls on resolve, so let's pop the health on him for now. You're gonna be our standard bearer someday. And as for perks, kind of tempted just to take the early gifted, but that might be crazy. Nah, I think we do. Boom. Hit him with this. Hit him with this. Couple good health rolls. Okay, I think this is the last health upgrade he ever gets if I do this, though. Alright. Yeah, I've been awoken to the benefits of gifted. I didn't realize that it was like a max roll level up. Seems like a pretty nice. 82 HP is pretty good. You're still gonna die in 2 hits in the next fight, I hope you know. But you're like almost ready to be a frontliner. Niku, I just put in the shit right away. But you I'm holding out on. We can just never put you against the greenskins. That's true, that's true. Once we get the flag made for you and you get to really use that. Where's the, rally the troops? There it is. We'll get that on you next level up. And then we're going to deliver a package to Triton. I wish the game let me take multiple jobs. If I could come here, get the package, come here, get the caravan. Titan of Wickstead takes ceremonial staff from you, hugging his close though he's retrieved a lost child. His eyes get a little teary just looking at his artifact. Thank you, Sellsword. This means a lot to me. I mean, the town. You have our gratitude. He pauses as you stare at him. His eyes bounce to the corner of the room. Our gratitude, Sellsword. A large wooden chest is opened by guards. You count the coins and go. I mean, like, reasonable fear. I feel like to be, like, a phobia, it has to be, like, unreasonable. Being afraid of orcs is, like, should probably be the default. Alright, on the road, brothers. A nice little cargo job. Oh, we got no repair tools left. We'll have to buy some in the next town. Temple Barber Harbor Tavern. Temple Harbor. Any workshops around here? Goat Pens. Stone Watchtower. This might not be a great place to... One of the guildmasters is waiting for you as you enter the town. You hurriedly takes the cargo off your hands. Oh, I did not think you would get here. His grubby figures dance along the chest carrying the cargo. He turns around and barks an order on his men. They step forward and hand you a satchel full of crayons. Well deserved. Okay. They're expensive as fuck. Holy shit. $407 for the repair tools. That's what happens when you have a delicious drink. They run out pretty quick. Fuck. Ain't no way I'm spending $407 on repair tools. We roll to the next town. It's twice what they're worth. What kind of invalids do you have to join my cause? Farmhand, beggar, dayteller, caravan hand. Anselm, working here and there, known as the Daytailor. Someone who's asked whenever Dexter needs him. But having no experience in battle, starting to be in the battle made him believe that traveling mercenary comes to a good opportunity to get him to the next village while filling his pockets. I mean, I think we just take the beggar. Maybe we quote-unquote upgrade Niku to backline while he gets some training. Although it seems to be all our spearmen that are dying. Maybe having a shield puts you in a good position in this army. Here, Lars, you can take this flank now. We got this guy here. We'll give him an axe or a pick. We'll give him an axe. We'll give him this shirt. We'll give him this hood. Are we really beast hunters? Because all I see is the same band of cripples and beggars. Yeah, but look, we're carrying 2 big old wolf pelts. Okay, that's what makes us beast hunters. We got trophies. We got a witcher potion, which I could have used in that last fight, actually. Whoops. Man, all the people in the Vanguard are always dying. I wonder why. Seems like a skill issue to the guys in the Vanguard. Let's hire this guy, too. Holy shit! 3 stars in hit points, 3 stars in fatigue. Welcome to the squad, brother. He was like almost a fucking perfect character. I mean, initiative's pretty garbage, but... Okay. Do I switch these 2 around, though? Just... nah. Nah, I gotta believe in the frontline Niku. Well, he has a shield. What do you mean, give him a shield? Or you mean this guy that I just gave a backline job? What he needs is some clothes. I do not believe in frontline Niku. That's what friends are for, is for having faith in each other, okay? Even when they doubt. I can believe for the both of us. Right now at the treasure, I was looking out a window, dancing a finger along the rim of the drink as he weighs his thoughts. With 6-star bros, a pleaser, please do not let him die. That's up to you, Chad. I can re-roll all day if you spend some channel points. Brigands have been taking off the precious livestock. They come in the night. The brigands, I mean. Got the bells to make up all quiet like. Sure, livestock aren't important to you, but 1 calf, 1 cow, 1 bull. That's a fortune to some people around these parts. So the other day I have a lad follow the animal tracks out of town. He told me exactly where those brigands are. I'm sure you could guess some of the men to spare to these vagabonds on, but crowns I'm not short on. If I were to cross your palms with copper, would you be willing to cross these brigands with steel? This should be mirrored. This looks like a hand is coming out of the username to hand it out. That's true. I guess I put it that way because I imagine you using it like in combination with the other emotes. You know, you'd like pop down the =3 and then pop the card on it, or you'd like pop down the nail biting and then pop the card on it. But I guess you can still do it if it's mirrored the other way. So, well, I meant the face first and then the card, obviously. But okay. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll mirror it. I'll mirror it. What is Triton prepared to pay for their safety? That's a lot of money, chat. That's a lot of money. It's called having goals. It's because we have gambling in there. I wanted to have big goals to work forward to. Oh, speaking of, what should be the gamble for this session? Here, let me run a prediction. I'll keep this first one simple. I'm gonna take this job here, this $410 payout job. So I'm just gonna start a prediction. Does anyone survive this next battle? You're crazy. Sure. Prediction started. Oh, I forgot to decide how long it was going to go for. Whoops. Alright. I accept this contract. Do we need some more guys to throw in front of this? We can't really afford any of these guys. Well. Onward! Yeah, my bad, my bad. I think I said it for like 30 seconds instead of, oh god. Get away from the neglected hut. What are you doing? Obviously, we don't want to fight wider gangers and ghosts. Onward, my bellins. Oh, somebody redeemed give me a reroll. So we have 2 rerolls now. Many brigand thugs and a brigand poacher. We're gonna need it right here. Okay. We got, it's an 8v8. If I pull out the dog, it's a 9v8. I think we're a little bit better trained than them. Behold. We're gonna wait like 2 rounds to release the dog, but it is gonna be some early dog action again. We're too weak not to use them. Fuck, man, I remember what playing this game was like when I had, like, equipment and shit. 6 AP to attack. He can't attack if I move him up. 2 steps here, takes a slice. Steps here, takes a... Can't attack if I go that far, so we'll come here. Oh, I can't shield wall with this little charge? That's unfortunate. Step here. Take the aim shot. Nice! Beautiful work, Spotty. Sorry, it's infinite ammo. It doesn't have to be accurate. Beautiful work, beautiful work. Let someone else kill him. Let's activate the sheep fear wall. I'm a true believer in the spear wall. Now this guy's gonna miss the attack, and I'm gonna get Niku killed, but... it was quote-unquote worth the risk. Never mind. The boy tried to run. Someone else? Is that someone's brother? It's his cousin. Well, that's what you were hired for. Sad that it went down that quick, but... one of these days we're gonna land a slingshot. It's gonna be everything I ever dreamed. Well, I have let the back line get penetrated. Wait, oh, this one doesn't have shove back. Huh. Interesting. I'm sure you'll merely do that's what you were hired for while he bleeds out in the ground. Listen, he signed the contract that said meat shield on it, okay? That's on him. He could have read his paperwork. Was he an illiterate peasant? Sure. That's not my problem. Good dog. Listen, I wasn't his parents, okay? I would have sent my kid to school. That's their L. Okay, Anselm I do want to live, though, so we gotta deal with this situation. Fuck. Yes, 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 cooking. Come on, come on. One bap to the head, brother. Oh, thank fuck. Alright, we'll let the dog chase down that archer then. Yeah, it's alright. You can run, buddy. You earned it. Run them down, Puppo. Actually, there's no way they're not getting away. Oh well, it was a valiant effort. The hounds nip on their heels. Yeah, he got away. Does he get away before my guy gets away, though? Look at that, Anselm. You weren't a coward. Well, Torleaf, you did your duty. He's a little bit beat, but... we got a bunch of level ups out of that one. Ooh, and some trade goods. Look at us go. Yes, yes, repair tools. With the battle drawing to a close, a few enemies drop to their knees and beg for mercy. Someone looks to you for what to do next. Mercy requires time. Time to look over your shoulder. Time to wonder if it was the right decision. You've no time. You've no mercy. The prisoners are executed, and it takes little time at all. Alright, get back to town. But we got a Gambison for somebody. Not for Lars, because we're still wishing upon his death. Let's give it to Anselm. He deserves that for the absolute beating he took that last fight. And we get some real shields to equip to people! Congratulations, Lara. No. These are pretty. We're giving the pretty shields to our real men. Niku gets the blue swirl. Bertel's not named or nothing, so he can stay in black. Alright, we're gonna need to replace one of our frontliners. We got a cool wooden flail to do it with. Attack, defense. Take a little bit of fatigue, why not? And this is gonna be a real tank player. 3 stars in HP and fatigue, armor 4 days. We'll put him turtled up in the front. Steel Brow might be a good idea to keep Niku alive in the early game. Well, I can't deny the joy of Gifted. His range defense is pretty high with the shield on. Let's go with Gifted. Probably should have took a hot and fatigue there, but oh well. Bertel, Colossus. Interesting. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit with him. He might actually become a spear guy once these guys are ready to hit the front line. Where's my man? Take that. Take that. Take that. Although, wait. Yeah, it's alright. You're here to die. You're here to die. His eye's gotten better. Hooray. Boom, boom. Claus is funny because it implies your company is just all swole, except for the archers. But yeah, you want your mercenaries to be swole. That seems like the first criteria. Alright, good stuff, squad. Okay, we have enough repairs tool to repair all our stuff. But it's still not great. Alright, this is going to be a really profitable job, though. We did good work there, team. That's going to be instrumental in our next few upgrades. And we're almost out of this neighborhood. We're going to be heading to Eisenberg next, and then we can move on to other lands. Some of the southern kingdoms. We need to find a place with more beasts. You know, we need to find a wooded area where we can wander out and find some wolves to hunt. Right now, the treasurer's desk is blanketed in dirty and unfurled scrolls. He's smiling warmly over them as if he's crooning over a pile of treasures. Trade deals! Trade deals everywhere! Happy farmers, happy families, everyone's happy. Ah, it's good to be me. And, of course, it's good to be you, Sellsword, because your pockets just got a little bit heavier. The man tosses a small purse your way. And then another, and another. Would have paid for a larger satchel, but I just like doing that. He cheekily tosses another purse, which you casually catch, with sort of unused aplomb of a man who still has fresh blood in his sword. 330 crowns, no longer as ambush trade words. Where does Trawa belong to? Ooh, disappearing villagers. Maybe some beasts to hunt. One of the guildmasters got a few dogs at his feet, all tuckered out with their tongues lolling. With the past few days hunting for missing folk. Folks that seem to disappear to the gods nowhere. He leans down and pets one of his hounds, scratching it behind the ears. Whose dog will respond to that, but the poor thing barely even responds. These folks don't know what I know, though, which is people ain't just disappear, being taken. Poor beasts off what Sellsword, I need to go after them. Maybe find someone or two with the townsfolk, though I doubt it. 440 crowns to probably hunt down some wider gangers, huh? Okay, Tawa? You wanna know who owns Tawa? Tarwa? I don't know, is there a way to check factions? Yes. The city of Tarwa, it's its own city-state. There's no faction associated. Oh, these are all city-states down here. That's cool. Tarwa, Alhazad, and Tanwer are all individual city-states. Huh. I'll have to head down there and see what's what. Dramatic timing. Alright. Let's rest before we take the job. 'Cause we're probably very injured. We're not that injured. This guy needs a hat desperately. I don't know why he was without one this whole time, if I'm being honest. One more brave soul would be for the best. So we'll wait till morning. We'll hire another conscript. Are you also expensive? Farmhands usually have pretty decent stats, right? I believe. 3 stars in attack and melee defense, 1 star in rage defense, 1 star in initiative. He's a survivor with iron lungs. Wait. This guy could cook. Good melee defense. He comes with 109 fatigue without any upgrades. He comes with 70 health. The star on initiative is a little bit eh, but 3 stars on melee defense will more than make up for it. Yeah. We gotta keep this guy alive. To which end, you get a real shield. Spear or sword? I feel like while there's low level, spear is pretty necessary. And then we'll eventually give this guy some kind of two-handed weapon, either a hammer with reach or a Zweihander or a... Yeah. These both have bonus accuracy, right? So I guess which he takes doesn't really matter, but I'm an early game militia spearman. Plus 10% versus plus 20%, yeah. Quick little savey save. Because I got 2 rerolls in the bank now. I accept this contract. Finally, our first taste of beast hunting. It's been how long? Day 4, and we finally get to hunt a beast. Kind of like our whole thing. Oh, we're gonna ambush them at the pass. 8 Nashkahirs. 2 arms! As long as none of them are the upgraded ones, it should be pretty easy. I really need to get some crossbows, though, because these regular bows do not cut at low level. And this sling has literally not landed a single hit. It's been a little cursed. Holy shit, we almost iced that fool. Nice! I just had to complain. When thou complain, the universe answers thee. We'll shield wall up to here. We won't have this guy shield wall, though. He's a little out of it. Oh, I should have spear walled, though. You coming? You don't need to burn that much fatigue. Man, that extra chance to hit is not helping. Do I break my formation? Yeah, let's do it. I have hit some pretty good bros so far. I can't wait to lose them all to my strategic missteps. If you can even call my indiscretions that. Hey, that wasn't for you to eat. Bad dog. Speaking of, do I unleash the hound in this fight? I feel like each becomes another body for these guys to nom. Hey. No. It would be so cruel of you to take away a reroll when you, Mr. Moneybags, with all the channel points, somebody's coming in here just starting to farm them for the first time. You're gonna, what, undo the glorious gift he's given? That would just be unkind. Fuck. I'm just trying not to get my shit ate. Don't you fucking dick good. Thought you were feeling snacky. I was gonna fucking crash out. Yes! Yeah! Double hit with the slinger! He swings, he slings, he does everything I need. I think it's my favorite of the emotes by far. Little pout. Honestly, that was the one that made me pick Peter. Seeing that they had a Bakugo emote that looked like, oh no, he's big enough to eat friends now. Nope, 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 nope. This thing, oh, what's that little thing on him? It's got like a little daze effect. I've never seen that before. We should take all these ones out. So we can start to flank this fool before that, whatever that is, wears off. Oh, he's dazed. Is that a new effect? We'd like to see what it did, but maybe I can like headshot people to daze them now? With a dulsa. Slings make daze. That makes sense. Nothing more disorienting than a rock to the head. I'm begging you, just take this thing the fuck out. Yeah, boy! We're pounding it into him. That's right, motherfucker, we're beast slayers. We don't lose a single guy when fighting all manners of beasts and... Yeah, yeah, yeah! Ooh! They got... It used to just be fangs, then we get the horns and the brains? The greasy brain of a slain Nash-Sahar. What could you possibly want with this? Can be used to craft items. Najahir horns. Press horns. Can be used to craft items. Baby. Okay, we gotta learn how the crafting system works now that we have the Dulsa. The fight over, you walk to a dead Nash-Sahir and take a knee. Were it not for a gate of ill-shapen teeth, you could easily fit your head in the beast's oversized maw. As ever admiring the dental features at hand, you take a knife and saw its head off, breaking through a very tough layer of skin before, surprisingly, easily cutting through the muscles and tendons. You raise the head up and order the brass bellends to follow suit. One of the guild matchmaking is some proof, after all. Hell yeah, that's a $400 paycheck without a single loss. Oh, we take the obvious wins. Whew. And we return as heroes. Well, not towards our goal. That reminds me of someone. Can't put my finger on it. I'm not sure I should. Excuse me, sellsword. I might borrow your time without paying for it. Servant, give this man his money. Yay, a W. Yeah, boy. Okay, let's buy these. They're still expensive. What you can do? Should I get a bag to put over someone's head? I think we're good here. Let's sell this garbage. I want to sell some of this stuff, but I'm also interested in the item crafting system. I think we leave for now. We got 4 days of food, we got 11 days of money. I doubt there's anyone we want to hire in this hole. Yeah, let's throw Jack. That was a fucking good one. Here's the real question. If I get to the end of the stream without burning all my real rolls, do I get to roll them on to the next one? Okay, I won't roll on base rerolls, but I will roll on purchase rerolls. I'm selling the abstract content. Listen, I'm just donating the cloth to people in need, okay? I'm sure their tailors can repurpose some of it. One of these stupid towns. In an effort to rebuy the nearby Gokens, building materials are in high demand and low supply. Ooh, they got a paint set! We can paint our shields with this! Paint remover, white and blue paint. Yo. Time to spend all my money on decorations. Look, there's exactly a 1/4 inch scrap of cloth that can be used as a good rag, okay? There's... Oh... Yeah. We gotta buy a crossbow. I think we're, like, legally obligated to purchase the crossbow. Oh. I want the mail, though, real bad. No. Mail protects one brother. Killing enemies protects the whole squad of brothers. The only thing is, do they have bolts for sale? Okay, bolts. Crossbow. We got 5 days of... Okay, we gotta buy a little bit of food, too. When in doubt, buy grain. Okay, 4 days, 5 days. We can sell monster parts if we need to. Who's got the better... This. Give you these. I wonder... Okay. Minus 5% per tile versus minus 4% per tile. Plus 0 base versus no base. I'll switch to the bow. They're both pretty low chance to hit. At least the bow will do some actual damage. Okay. And we'll switch you back to a bow when you're at like 70 range skill or so. Alright, well they don't give us work here because they fucking suck. I guess we're going to move on to the city-state. I'm hoping that I can actually do the, explore the whole world ambition this playthrough. This map's really linear. It gives me, like, a really clear path to exploring the whole world. Hey, buddy, why'd you just stop in the middle of the wilderness? No time for forking around in the wilds. 1 to 3 days, 3 to 9 medical supplies, 9 hours and 3. Oh. Fun fact, one of the main source of surviving common soldiers' mail is French kitchens. They would cut mail shirts into strips to clean cast iron pots and pans with. That's pretty sick. Instead of steel wool, using the family armor to fucking scour your pans. I don't think we want to fight 8 brigands right now. No, please don't walk back towards the road. You're gonna walk right into the brigands. Maybe, though, we can walk into the brigands fighting someone else. Maybe they'll, like, attack some peasants, and then we can go in and clean up the scraps. Nomad Outlaws. Stop walking that way. Maybe we can trigger this as a quest and, like, nerf this down a little bit. Usually when you take it as a quest, it becomes a little bit less dangerous. Interesting. It's a lot of feet out in the desert. Hello, great city-state. What manner of goods have you for me? Oh, I love the oasis in the desert look here. Yo! They got an alchemist, they got an armorer, they got a temple, they got a weaponsmith. They got a pile of mercenary folk. What in the hell? Yo, a two-handed cleaver! Male shirts were a requirement to own in some parts of France for a certain class of people. It seemed fairly common in the Middle Ages, but male went into fashion as armor, so they'd find some use for it. The music here fucking rules. Ooh, we got an indebted. Indebted are cast de facto slaves in the city, such as not hired but bought and receive no daily wages. Excuse me? You tempt me sorely. A shepherd, a beggar, a detailer. I bet they come with good stats too. You gotta be hardy to survive as an indebted, no? Ah, if only we had the money. 91 crowns a day. If I bought you, I'd have less than a day's worth of coin. Ooh, maybe they like wolf floors here, though. Ooh, dates and rice. We can really make it fancy for the chatters. Yo, wait, the armor here is fucking rad, though. Southern mail shirt, these padded vests, the little pockets. Bro. Alright, we're definitely buying all our armor here. Holy shit, this place is cool. A Darga shield. A lightwood shield, metal frame clad in leather. Good protection against ranged attacks to its size, but it's not very sturdy. Composite bow. Okay, there's some sick shit in this town. We gotta do some work. Shafir Al-Abbas, the master astrologer, standing over a map so enormous that it cannot fit on any table, but is instead parceled out and spread across the marble floor. It seems unnecessary, as a map could easily contain the proper resolution, but you keep the observation to yourself. The vizier walks over to the paper and points to the location. The beasts have set on apart this part of the realm, and are seen to destruction in a manner I have not agreed to. I have more important matters to attend there. Points to the area of the map, which looks like a bunch of empty desert. He continues. So you managed yourself, Crownling, to see these roaming monsters. Regular assess with 470 crowns should be more than suitable. I accept. And then we got... Ah, Crownling. I'd almost forgotten I requested your sword come ruin my day. You stare at the vizier as he is too belabored to extricate himself from the sea of cushions and the harem of women who are there to fluff each and every one. Oh, he's got fluffers on staff, huh? He'd do good in the industry. Well, I suppose I shall sully an hour, if only get this matter settled. Nomads are ravaging my caravans, as they are wont to do, and here at my markets are deprived of certain goods that I wish to have. I would 300 crowns to find and destroy these sand-written mites. Let's do the beasts first, but I am interested in fighting these men, too. Oh, what's the alchemist do? Ooh. He sells potions and fireworks. And a fucking gun. An iron barrel with a long wooden handle. It fires shrapnel in a cone and can hit multiple targets with one shot. It cannot be used while engaged in melee with a range of 2 tiles. A spear-ranged cannon, brothers. Dude. Poisoned oil. Acid flask, flash pots. Damn, dude. His name is fighting because firing is a chance to make your hand gone. Hand come, hand gone. Oh boy. Okay, let's hunt the beasts down first. And then we'll spend some money on hirelings, and then we'll fight the men. I accept this contract. Oh, he's got 2 fatigue reductions. Oh, well, he'll just have to deal. Rebuilding effort and public executions. Food and drink are abundant during such an occasion. Excuse me? Oh, there's a dedicated armorer here. Oh, this stuff is so sexy. Look at this. The red mail with the gold plating. If I paints now. Oh my god. A mail patch. Right-click or drag onto an armor carried by the currentless of the character in order to permanently fuse. This item will be consumed to give the following effects. Plus 20 durability, minus 2 max fatigue. We have armor upgrades now that we have the DLC? So I can make this into a 130-13. Dude. We need money. We need money. There's so many dreams. It's the place where dreams are made. Where are these beasts that I may hunt? Alright, we're in good shape. I'm more surprised by the Linothorax. It's the same armor some 1,000 years out of date. Look. It was probably just sitting in some noble's collection, and... You know, they thought all armors are basically the same. No, I didn't take the quest to fight nomads. I took the quest to fight Nash here. Stop it. I'll deal with you in a minute. Nomads will probably give us gear, though. Need some sick curved swords. Oh, God. Nice. I don't know why I get excited about every single successful hit, but... I don't love this as a... See if we can kind of get sorted here. There. Hopefully none of them decide to flank around here. Ooh, boy. That's not a great start for you, is it? Oh, what? I didn't think anyone could make it up there! Shit, I shouldn't have assumed just because we couldn't that they couldn't. Fuck. Oh, that's a problem. This man's in danger. We just gotta do what damage we can. I didn't even realize there was a guy here. Oh my god. I was aiming for you on the 5%, hoping I'd hit this guy instead. Why did I land both the 5? Oh, you motherfuckers. They've completely taken the... Oh. You think he survived, guys? Think I should check? My doubts about his chances. Y'all just want to assume the worst. Don't know what to tell you. It's an unhealthy way to look at the world. Holy shit, that actually worked. I'll make one try. Fuck. Now he's bleeding. Oh yeah, keep up the fancy footwork, bro. Who was that? Bertol is dead. Such a messy eater. Well. I think that might be reroll number 2 right there. Fucking run. Oh my god, just get this thing. Get him, boy. Yeah, trying to fight near this thing was my mistake. I didn't think that these guys had higher jump height than we had. But it makes sense. Listen! I knew that it was high ground, and I knew the advantage of high ground. It's not my fault that I can't walk up here, but they can. Okay, I didn't realize the squat little fucking monsters had that kind of stride. Yeah, we lost way too much here. Uh oh. I don't know why I thought that I couldn't. Well. Let's reroll 2. Like I said, lesson learned. No, I'll definitely forget by the next time we do this. On Thursday. Oh. Arms. It's alright, we got a much more favorable battlefield for us this time. More importantly, there's not going to be a big one. There's not going to be a big one. There was a big one. Alright, hold position. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get yourself some. That was probably a foolish move. Knock him back to get my sneak. Perfect. Give this guy a chance to get out of there. Fuck. Or I should have stepped in to fill the gap. Oh well, at least these guys kept out. For how long? Fuck me. I need to step into this position to do anything. Not having rotation sucks. Come on, that's melee range, motherfucker. Alright, this man's a beast. This man's a legend. Uh-oh. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, okay, okay. That man's probably dead. Has killed Anselm. Has killed Leverect. Not even gonna try. You stupid clubbed foot. Yay! I fuck him up, Papa! Don't stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. You're in the middle of a fight. If they toned down the notches, they were full on brutal. I don't know. This is a new playthrough, and I think the notches. You mean these guys? I find once you have equipment, they're not very threatening, but they're definitely monsters early game. Hey, another reroll from the man. Okay, now we got 2 in reserve. Alright, now that he's gone, Niku can sneak in and burn them all away on me. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, good puppo, good puppo. Run, run, fool. This early in the game, I'm definitely scared of Naxxas. Once we have some real armor, But for guys that we gotta fight out in the wilderness at the start, I'm scared. Alright though, it's alright. We're dodging, we're dodging, we're dodging. Askier's got this. Oh my god, this guy's really gonna kill 3 of my guys alone, isn't he? I should do the knockback. Maybe he'll go somewhere other than my archer. Yeah, perfect. Because I don't know, I find them less threatening than nomads, but that might be a mistake. Let's just... Oh, we got the stun off. Amazing. Let's just get any more snacks into him. I'm begging you, please. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you got him, pup. Well, let's do the aim shot. My guys are only like level 2. I don't have the quick skill yet. I have daggers on most of them, but okay. Okay. He's gonna run away instead of attack, I think. Beautiful. I don't love losing Anselm, but I don't really care about losing Leverect. Motherfucker with the maimed foot is gonna be in this on day 100, I can tell. I put you in the cheapest armor I have, hoping you would die, and you keep making it through somehow. I think this fight is because you were in the inactive. Ooh, get some pearls in there. Look at that fancy shiny. Alright, squad, let's get the fuck out of here. The fight is over. Walk to a dead ghoul and take a knee. Went off with a gate of ill-shapen teeth. You can easily fit your head into the beast's oversized smile. Yeah. We've heard it all before. And then these are probably the nomads that the other quest wants me to kill. Oh my god, they're fucking right on my heels as I come to town. Are they gonna attack me in town? Yeah, it's like this other job. I don't know, from the blazing shelter. It's not these wild ones. Alright, how many repair kits do we need to fully... We need 4. And we're almost out of ammo. Are you kidding me? Are they fucking really? In the town? Oh, this game. How can there be teleporting ninja ghosts, necromancers, giant spots if there's not even a fucking health potion? You're telling me, man. What are those, what are they called? The mummy-looking guys who teleport and suck your blood. They come into the fight with, like, 8% health. The Necro Savants. Fuck those guys. We're putting the dog out turn 1. Oh, Lord. This costs 4 AP, so I can't shoot if I do that. Sorry, matey. Let's bring him here, and we'll kind of move the line up to fight here. I don't think anyone's going to come close enough to activate that. Don't know why. Oh, they got slingers. Maybe we just run. Maybe we just leave the dog here and take off. Ah, whatever. We got a reroll from someone before he left. Let's be a little bold. They are coming around to fuck up our archers. We're gonna have to move our line a little more this way. Guy with the clubbed foot ain't gonna do the job, though. Yeah. I'm not going any farther than this, don't worry. I guess I put the archer in the water, but... We're not having a good time back here, huh? I think I'd rather 2 5s than a 10. Okay, okay. Not bad. Poor dog. Here, let's reposition so that we're, like, fighting at the water's edge here. Because it looks like they're gonna come this way around. We're gonna hire these guys back. Put you... here for now, then you can do one step and attack wherever you're needed. He served us well. Shame that it had to go down like that. Okay, perfect. This is my first time fighting in this kind of like oasis biome before. What's the shallow water do? Okay, it's just difficult terrain. 4 AP and 12 fatigue. Holy. Difficult's an understatement. I would like this man to be in this position. I really need rotation. Fuck. I can't attack my move, so I might as well hold the position. Bring this man here, bring his shield up. We'll step back a couple with him, pop a shot off. I didn't think I could be attacked while I was, like, as far into the town as I am. I can't believe these guys are fucking getting me, and there's no guards or nothing showing up to help. Is everyone in the town asleep? Big city like that? Can't spare one man on the gate to blow a horn. City's so worried about nomads, but got no one watching for them. Oh my god, is Lara's finally gonna die? Yeah, my last playthrough I had none of the DLC, and then this is my second playthrough and I have all of it. So I am gonna have to learn all the DLC mechanics and all the new DLC weapons. And I'm glad that they're equally as burdened by the nighttime as I am. Yeah, wreck that shield. Yeah, tank up, tank up, tank up. Come on, Niku, you can do this, I believe. Do you want a character named after yourself, Zen? I run chatter characters when I play this game. We've got Niku and we got someone so far. Nice, nice. I can name one of my current squad for you, or I can go hire someone specifically for you. I don't know how much free cash we're gonna have in the near future. I guess human resources are going to be a very necessary purchase right now. Okay. We just keep slugging it out. Ooh. And my backline got approached. We'll send this man over to deal with that. I fucked up. Now this guy can't get in there. It's alright, this guy's better suited here. Gonna reach 2 theaters of war. 52 or 54. More effective if we take this guy out. Yeah, you keep whiffing those. Can't do much with you right now. 28, 26. I think we need to deal with you more. So close, so close. No! That guy's been with me for a bit. Niku, please, I need you to clear this shit. Yes, run, coward, run! Alright. Have a good rest. Hope to see you next time. We'll be playing more of this on Thursday. Yeah. After this fight, I'll ban them and get rid of that chat message. Stupid bot sellers on Twitch, man. Never had this problem on YouTube. Ah. Come on, please. I'm begging you. Something's gotta give. Oh, yes, the fleeing. The fleeing! We love it when an idiot runs. Oh my god. Now for unexpected trouble. Oh, he's out of fatigue. It's like he's got so much AP. What's going on? There's 1 meter you forgot to check. That guy literally just take his whole turn off. Oh, he's exhausted. Do we let them go? Surely not. Alright, well this guy will let go, this guy will take out, though. Enjoy a taste of mercy from me. It's more than you deserve. Damn. Askir had a chance of being someone. Ooh. Yeah, that's well worth. No offense to Askir and his chud life, but alright. Smash ban. I don't want anyone clicking some RU link in my chat, that's for sure. Alright. Blazing Shelters, where my next mission is. What we're gonna need to recover and replenish and rehire and... Let's stay in camp for a minute, wait for the sun to rise. What do you got for me? We're gonna buy the Indebted. That just feels like a given. And a refugee. And this guy. 6 days worth of that, 5 days worth of that. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. We'll do level ups first, then we'll process the new hires. Lars, still alive, huh? One more year of service, huh, buddy? Someone? Not the best level we've ever seen on you, but... I can't possibly keep investing into health, right? No, we gotta hit the fatigue every once in a while. Although he is gonna be my banner guy, so... I don't know if he necessarily needs to be the tankiest motherfucker in front. He might end up being a nimble. I see, I see. Maybe we hit him with the Brawny. We don't really have any, like, heavy equipment yet, though, so Brawny would be a little bit of a waste this early. Shield Expert wouldn't be too bad. I should also consider Rotation. I'll take Shield Expert for now. Oh, we don't have a perk. Alright, new hires. You... holy shit. A 3-star archer, a star in a melee skill, and a star in melee defense. He's a faint-hearted drunkard. Great. Well, that means his skills are even better than they look. Okay. This is the guy who doesn't take pay, I think. Yeah. A star in range skill, a star in melee defense. He's a weasel. He's huge. Welcome to the archer line. I have a sling. More importantly, do I have a shirt? No, I guess you're just naked for a bit. Okay. Okay. He's a team player. He's disloyal. How are you a disloyal team player? Excuse me? Can you explain that combination of traits for me real quick? Oh, you know, I'll stab you all in the back, but really at the end of the day, what I care about is making sure we all get home safe. The fuck you talking about? Jesus, okay. Have a shield. Have a sword. Does this have good accuracy? Plus 10, okay. What's with all the archer hires, man? Okay, this guy, we'll give this guy a spear. We'll give you the sling. No, you a bow. Lord, what a nightmare. Seems like an axe man? Which one? This guy here with the 3 stars and the 1? And the 2? The range defense is interesting. It kind of makes me feel like he's tailored more to be like a long... Maybe a 2-handed axe, like the one that has the reach on it. Well, like, he seems to me like he wants to hang out a tile away if we're going to be giving him anything like that. Understand that we lost that Anthem guy who had 2 sets of 3 stars. Someone's gonna be pissed I didn't reroll on that, probably. Who had the... Okay, this guy's the one with 3 and the 2. We need this guy to survive. We'll spend a reroll if he goes down. We are on our last one for the stream, though. Okay, 6 days, 9 days. Can I afford a shirt for one of my new hires at the very least? I could buy a padded vest for him. Okay, we'll buy 1 padded vest. Maybe a turban. We can't really afford to do repairs right now, so definitely not. Give that to you, give that to you. And we can't handle this job. Oh, we're already on a job anyway. We have to buy the repair tools, which means we have to sell some of our... I guess we'll sell the pearls. Seems to make sense. Okay. Takes 16 hours to repair our tools. Quick little savey save. And we'll walk out here, set up camp. We got more animals walking around. No, that's just the same footprints for the guys I already fought. Alright, set up camp. And in 8 hours we can attack. Go, go, go! Before the night comes! Just to make sure none of us are wounded, right? Nope. We charge! Team player, trustworthy big melee skill, dude. Alright, alright. Okay. This looks... I'm not gonna say an easy fight, but this looks doable. Guy in the middle. Okay. Alright. Alright, we got this guy iced. Oh my god, I can't believe Lars made it that far. Beautiful. One more problem out the way. Get this man in position up here for the next round. Things to come. And we're all good. Cleaver's a little scary, but I think these sham shears are probably a little more accurate, so we should probably focus them down. That said. Oh my god. So, I was gonna start stream 45 minutes earlier, and I can't believe I didn't remember this when you were talking about Crush. But ReZero Web Novel's finally updating again, and there was 2 crazy cliffhangers in the latest chapter. I'm not gonna say either of them, but like, holy shit, things are happening. Yeah, get those cuts in. I'm not gonna say we like won this fight or anything, but like I think we're pretty happy with the direction this is going in. The brass bellends are catching their stride. All we had to do was bring in some local talent. People who know these sands, you know? Yo! Oh, we take a freebie. Meow's awkward. I don't think I've ever seen that one. That one's really good. I wonder who does her emotes. I should ask her. I should show her my emotes. I wonder if she's streaming today and I can raid in. I gotta make a raid message. Oh my god, now that I finally have emotes. Alright. See you, Zen. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the sub. See you next time. A sergeant heads you off at the meeting. He hands you a scroll as well as a satchel. Despite handing you the paper, the servant puts his hand back on his back and looks at the ceiling as he recites. The crownling is rewarded 380 crowns as per prior arrangement. Having taken his reward, he is dismissed from the property post-haste. The servant looks down at you and nods. Leave, he says. Well, we got paid. Not enough, mind you, but we got paid. Let's head up to the next city-state. Up to the lands of Tarwa. Although, you know, maybe a little bit of extracurricular. I wonder if there's actually a higher chance of getting named items now that I'm playing with the DLC enabled, you know? Maybe there's something fancy and red waiting in there for us. Okay, let's bypass the battle site if we can. I don't want to risk running some undead. We fight some random nomads on the road. Oh, we gotta level up first. We'll be taking that. We'll be taking that for sure. Archers don't need that much in the way of fatigue. Let's do a little bit of health fixing. So we could get quick hands for him now. Listen, that tag is for almost all of my... Yeah, it is. I should probably untag that, huh? I just don't have to re-tag it for the next game I play. I consider that like a permanent tag on this channel. Even though I guess it's a lie for this game. God damn it, fine. Making me actually manage my shit. miss it already. I should have to remember to do that when I go back to Stalker tomorrow, which I won't, but that's fine, because you'll remind me because you're the one who made me turn it off. I'm just gonna take Gifted. Words do things, okay? Words have effects on people. You can't just say things and expect nothing to happen. I just told you to KYS. I didn't think you'd actually do it. That's the energy right there. We should probably get knives on the back row guys before the front row guys. I don't want to leave them with their knivies. Alright. So all that's to say, are we fighting these guys? Wait, okay. Our health is good, our equipment is a little bit scuffed, but I think it's fine. Some fresh coin on the way to Tarwa, some trade goods maybe. Just some cutthroats. We can't even cut armor. Nice, nice. Starting with a fucking position. Kathunk. I said kathunk, motherfucker. Alright, we hodl. Damn. May have to wrap the battle line up here a little bit. Yeah, pretty much the entire enemy force is going to the top, huh? Let's do it like this. A little bit of a staggered line here, a little bit of a chevron formation. Oh, come on. The 70. Can't throw me a bone. Oh, of course. You got the turn 1 second sooner. Going early kind of sucks in this game. You kind of want to let the enemies do stuff and then... Oh, fuck yeah, buddy. Anyone else want to fill that gap? Nice! I'm gonna let someone sneak around on my spear boy. He deserves someone loyal. Whew. A well-placed snipe is likely to inflict with debilitating injuries. Specifically tries to cripple people? That's fucked up. I'm into it. I can't believe he just died instead of having a life-changing, debilitating injury. What the hell? Yes. Beautiful. Step in here to be ready for next turn. Get this guy one. Step here to better react next turn. Lars! Boy, no, finally! It's everything I ever wanted! Lars, please! Die for me. I can replace you with an indebted who won't ask for pay. It's gonna be great. I don't want to give up the high ground, but I also don't want to shoot my own guys in the back, so... Yeah, it's the best you can hope for. You gotta deliver some support up here, though. Come on, it was an 84%. What are we doing here? Other than watching me suffer. It was a brave attempt. Oh, yes, the stun is huge. Yeah, boy. Absolutely cooked. Level up for Niku. No repair kits, though. It was a little brutal. Lots of hats, though. Should we upgrade? Ooh, Nomad Mace. Call that an absolute win. Alright. Level for Niku. Yeah. Feeling good about that. So what's our end game plan with Niku? Thank you, Oplea. Have a safe drive. Be careful. Please don't chat while driving. I don't want someone to get into a car wreck to engage with me. I appreciate the engagement, but I don't need that blood on my hands. I know it's your decision, but it still wouldn't sit well with me. Is Niku gonna have a shield forever, or are we eventually gonna make Niku a two-handed sword guy? He has a star in melee defense, and a star in fatigue. So I feel like he's gonna end up being pretty heavily armored. I don't know, Niku, what do you dream of wielding? What's your dream weapon for this playthrough? That decides if I grab you shield expert or not. You wanna be a brave swordsman fighting with a two-handed sword? Do you want to sword and board it? Alright. Just make our crawl up to Tarwa for now. Possible ban evader monitoring. Arena? The arena offers opportunity to earn gold and fame and fight such to the death. And in front of crowds a cheer for most gruesome manner in which lives are dispatched. I mean... Dozens of men mingle about the arena's entrance. Some stand stoically, not wishing to give any hint of capabilities. Others, however, boast and brag with aplomb, either sincerely confident in their martial skills, or hoping the bravado masks any holes in their game. A grizzled man, the master of the arena, holds up a scroll and taps it with a hook for a hand. The opponents will be two recently retired desert bandits. By retired, we mean taken by the visitors' lawmen, of course. No banditly willing to have his foot in here, ha ha ha. He points to some strange-looking callers and continues. When you're ready, put these on the three men who'll be doing the fighting. There's no ticket to the pits. Anyone not wearing these not be allowed in. Not you, not the vizier. Dare I say, even the gilder may be turned down. So I pick 3 champions to go fight 2 bandits, huh? Interesting. We shall turn the rest... 830 crowns? I have to try. Who am I giving the collars to? Niku. Rashid. And should I throw an archer in on this mix? I'll throw someone in. Let's give the crowd something to cheer for. Let's reposition real quick. Perfect. Oh, with the whippy. Do I get to keep the loot if I kill these guys? Because, man, do I ever want one of those. Boo. Nice! Yeah. Oh, please, that did nothing! You break your whip against my shell of iron. Easiest 800 bucks we ever made, baby. Run for me, bandit. Not even a chance. Yo. Enemy was destroyed. No loot, though. Without even raising a head from the rag of papyrus, the arena master throws you a purse of coin. I heard the crowds, and so here are your crowns. May you come visit the pits again. It will be closed for the day. You can return as early as tomorrow. Niku Karsten is now a pit fighter. Someone is now a pit fighter. Rashid Al-Tahir is now a pit fighter. Victory. Ha 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 ha. Nice. All right. Niku didn't name his dream weapon yet. Definitely attack. We gotta take the fatigue when it's both. Ooh. We gotta do what's right. Melee defense is the most important stat in the game. I can't let myself forget that. As for perks, just Colossus is a good. Every frontliner should have this. Oh man, we got so many guys in the back who need love. Popping back for now. What kind of work's available in Tarwa? There are no horns, no confetti, no cheer, but there's still yet a certain level of pomp when you enter Omar Al-Fath, the Vizier of Treasury's room. It is so decorated with golds and silver, intricate jewelries made by genuine craftsmen, and the hair of nothing but the most attractive women. One can help but be spurred to do whatever is asked, if only to have a chance to partake in the seeming day-to-day festivities. Omar Al-Fath, the Vizier of the Treasury, sits down on a pile of cushions. Ah, Crownling, I've been expecting you. Please, come no closer. You will scare my attractions. I have a simple task for you. The man's been plundering my caravans, hear it? And I am with fewer coins in my coffers. I'm sure you understand what it's like to be deprived in any manner, yes? You seem so dumb. So blank. So well involved with what you do. I need those nomads killed. I'm willing to pay 360 crowns to have it done. Is this the language, please, whatever resides between those ears? I mean, no, you're kind of being a dickhead, but... Accept your offer, need some time to think. You find Jeffrey Al-Fared, the Grand Vizier, waiting in the foyer. He's listening to a row of merchants, each with their own request or offer. All the while, a scribe at his side makes notation in a ledger, which unfurls even longer across the marbled floor. Seeing you, the Vizier snaps his fingers, and a man at the side approaches. Crownling, the Majesty wishes to make use of your service. Be a crate to an Al-Hazard about a day by road. 110 crowns. Yeah, it's not happening, bud. Dan's Merchant Square is rife with business, and apparently you are wanted to be part of it. A few of the Vizier's finest peddlers are wanting to take a caravan of goods to Triton, a good 2 days' travel. One explains tersely. If the Guilder might look the other way, I pray the so-called soldiers of this town would find the world a shade. You, Crownling, expect you to help us, the others not. For coin, of course. 450 bucky. I don't want to go back towards Triton, but that's not nothing. I want to keep on my explorations, I think. Stone Watchtower. Let's take this job here. Some nomads to the south should be a pretty simple endeavor. And I got some cash money sitting around. What's the local talent looking like? A manhunter. The desert's so sparse, natural resource, often an ample supply of captured criminals, and dead soldiers bolster the southern economy. And amid hunting down those eventual servants is a prosperous one. Talha was once an ordinary caravan guard, but turned to manhunting nomads and trying to ambush his convoys. Finding more profit in the human trade, he's stuck with it ever since. Tal is a rugged, shady individual. It's quite possible he is just as flighty as the man he sought to hunt down. We could hire another indebted. It seems to be going good for us. There's a disowned noble, there's a couple gladiators, can't afford any of that. I've had really good luck with cripples. Let's buy both the indebted and the cripple. We got 13 days of that, we got 3 days of that. Go to the market. Repair kit's still so expensive. Buy a repair kit. We'll buy the cheapest food we can find, which appears to be rice. We still got 8 days of that and 4 days of that. So let's buy some armor. This is a pretty good deal right here. Alright. Oh my god. How are you unlucky? You seem pretty lucky to me. Sure, you're Craven, but you're also a team player. You're also statted to the guild. Oh my god. Determined. No traits. You stay where you are. You're gonna be somebody someday. You come back here and wield a spear. You also might be someone someday. You're not as likely to be someone as this guy, though, so... Shirts would be great. Okay, I'm willing to let you die. I'll give you a pitchfork. You can have... Nomad Mace is a better base damage. Interesting. Toss you a scythe for now. These white shields. Give you a stick. It's like, I already consider you dead, not gonna lie, brother. Actually, though, let's, because certainly I'd rather you live than Lars. Because he's never going to get over that maimed foot. This is always going to be a problem. How do I use the extra camp follower slots? Is that just, do I just put, like, special followers in here? Niku never did tell me what weapon he wants to use. I don't want to not have a perk. Maybe I just grab rotation. Just because it's generically useful. Yeah, okay. But we get weapon specialty with them next level, so we gotta make that decision. We almost have a full battalion. Okay, 15 hours and 12 supplies. So we're gonna wait 1 day and then make our attack. Yeah, that should be fine. Definitely want to buy some more arrows soon. Make camp right here. Wait for our repairs to be complete. We don't want to fight at night, so we're going to have to overnight. Save campaign. Pop one right here. Start walking, and then the second dawn breaks, we attack. March, men, march! Just a couple cutthroats shouldn't be a problem. Oh, yeah. They find themselves a little bit outnumbered, a little bit outmatched. Well, I can't say that for sure yet, but I'm sure feeling it. We should put you at the bottom and swap you two around for the next fight. Or maybe just move the back line up. Probably put us a little more. We'll see, we'll see. For now, we hold and we wait. They come to us. How foolish. Oh my god, that fucking pocket sand shit they keep doing is annoying the hell out of me. How do you even do that shit? Mr. Gribble coming out here. Lars, please, for the love of God, take some hits. Shot. Oh boy. Alright, that was the new hire that I said could eat it. That's fine. I did send him here specifically without a shirt. Speaking of, we should try and get some armor from this fight. Does Maim target the head? It's the exact same damage, it costs twice as much fatigue, and it just causes injuries. Miss me with that shit. I don't think we can afford to try and farm armor right now. Or can we not afford not to? How much would it cost you to swappy? 4 AP. Let's do it. Got that flanking action going now. Nice. We were trying to get that guy's armor, so let's... Oh, you see what that... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. No, my armor! Motherfucker! There. Oh my god, run! Die, bleed, just don't hurt my guy, please. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, Mr. Grotesque. Oh, those are some pretty good hats, at least. That was net positive. Let me take the small victories. So we get our paycheck and head on to Stanstat. Go. Guess we'll train you as an archer. Okay, we swap these two, and then we bring this whole line, although that's not necessary anymore now that that guy's dead. Maybe in Stanstat we can find someone to fill that slot. Oh, we'll just make our way to town. As you approach Omar Al-Theth, the vizier of the treasury's room, a woman claps from across the lobby. You look over, and she's already far too close. 4 birds perch upon her shoulder, and they sway with her every step. Crownling. She produces a satchel and hands it over. Omar Al-Theth of the Vizier Treasury need not smell you once more. This far into his home is sufficient. Count it if you wish to insult us. Leave if you wish to please us. That's what you say if you're trying to scam somebody. Fuck you. She turns on her heels and walks away, her otherworldly dress flowing side to side. One of the birds rotates on her shoulders and squawks at you. Well, we got paid. And there's nobody else here I'd even consider hiring at this point in my career. 4 days worth of food, 10 days worth of... How much food do we actually have, though? Is any of this rotting? This goes tomorrow, but we'll eat it first. Okay, we actually got roughly what it says we got. So we can afford to buy some weapon or armor. Probably some armor, considering that weapons are a dime a dozen on the battlefield. We got lots of 50 armor head wraps, so we can chill on that. Let's just grab another padded vest. Ooh. Lean thorax sounds pretty cool. Not much of a price difference either, so screw it. Niku's armor is 80. This is 75. Bertle is 65. 60, 60, 65. I mean, like, I don't want you to live, but I also shouldn't send you to die. We'll buy arrows in the next town. After our next job. We're gonna have to decide to, like, squat somewhere and build up some reputation so we can get... I should do it roughly in the middle of the map. Maybe up here in, like, Zukfesta. We'll pick an area up here to, like, set up a home base. Develop a good relationship, get some good trade deals. But for now, we're still on our exploration of this world. Second Sons. Pretty good game. Ooh. We got a barber shop here. We can put Niku back in his traditional drip. A tavern and armor. Back to equipment with absolutely no style, I see. Someone's gotta rock the bare bones, I suppose. Here, buy a couple swords from me. Oh, I should have these hats on people. 40 versus 50. Yeah. 40 versus 40. This man desperately needs some armor, but not much we can do about that. So these are more vulnerable to breaking, but they have 5 extra range defense. I think we hit the swappy. Y'all aren't ready for that shit. Militia Spear versus Boar Spear. Alright, things are looking good, fam. Let's see what the work is. Torkel the Elder standing by his window, peering out while nursing a mug of mead. Doesn't really seem to be focused on anything in particular, or even talks, so he could care less with the conversation. 3 hours of plundering the cemetery. Again, oh, they ask how much you sell sword, and you go there and put an end to this foolish business. Go to that cemetery and kill every grave robber you see. Got it? Good. 360? It's probably zombies, but... Oh. Fuck, didn't mean to do that. Maybe a strange question, how should you make a delivery for me? If you explain it for the right price, it's during the welcome departure from usual killing and dying goes on around you, and then claps his hand. Excellent! Unfortunately, I didn't quite expect it to be quite like that. It's enough of import to gather unsavory attention, which is why I'm looking to hire sales swords in the first place. It's going to Tarwa, day to the southeast of here by the road. Man named Omar. How many crowns are we talking? No. Although I was actually interested in doing the other job. How far back was my last? That is 13 minutes ago. Yikes. That's a little bit of a setback, but we deal. We can go down into a place where they know a thing or two about style again. Honestly, maybe I should like make a point of settling down in one of these southern cities, just because it's new to the DLC. A new DL to me. people of Tanwer! How you doing tonight? The Vizier of Tanwer are all together in the war room. There's more tension in the air than usual. They were gated off from getting anywhere close to them. Not sure how, but large golden bars have been brought down from the ceiling. They talked amongst themselves, nodding now and again, before handing the servant a scroll. He watches the servant rushes to you. He hands it over, and then repeats the words from memory. The undead who have run their masters and has taken over the die maker. 210 crowns are available to dispatch the coffers of the man-at-arms to crush this band of upstarts. They stand no chance. We're probably gonna do it, but let's see what the local talent's like. Herald the Snake sounds good to me. Five days, 3 days. Four days, 4 days. Let's see what we just picked up. 3 stars in melee attack. Night Blind. No, you keep that. You keep that. You take yours off. Give it to him. Switch this man over to us. Nah, we like the swords. We like the swords. We appreciate the swords. These things are pretty sick. Okay. Feeling reasonably good about this one. Slave Revolt. The indebted to slave-class city have taken states. Taken up arms guys against their masters. They're hard to come by, though its armor has been swept from the market. Ooh. Save campaign before I take this job, just in case I'm getting myself into a situation. I don't really know about the morality of crushing a slave revolt, but boy, I wish I knew how to craft. I don't need like a certain follower or something, maybe? Alright, well, we'll figure that out for the next stream. For now, we got a slave revolt to crush. Just hanging out a couple feet from town, huh? You get to the die maker to find it burned to the ground and ransacked. A survivalist comes out from the blackened ashes of a building. He explains the undead set themselves upon everyone available, ravishing the women, killing the children, so everything of value, then split off into the hinterland. We will hunt them down. You will not get away with this. It's one thing to kill your masters and to free yourself from bondage, but to take it out on innocents, that will not be allowed to stand. Mercenaries justifying their attitudes. Get him, get him, get him! Many brigand raiders out in the woods, huh? Come on, you bastards. You're gonna fucking run me around all night? Sometimes you gotta pop a shot and hope for the best. Motherfucker. They're really good at picking a flank, aren't they? Fuck. Yeah, Niku, do the damage, son. Nice. Okay, so this guy's gonna go here, this guy's gonna go here, so this guy goes here. Walk up. I mean, this guy's standing where you want to be, so we'll just do this for now. Fucking stupid main leg. I forget every single time. Your death, motherfucker. Oh, a little bit of rotation action. Look at you wasting all your AP. We love to see it. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. He keep putting out the damage. Getting sand in his eyes. Are you gonna rotate back next turn and then block again? Let's kill the guys at the fringes. No one here looks like they're wearing armor worth taking. Boys trying to flank around and catch my archer unawares. That's him in the initiative. And I got no one else that can get in there before. Okay, we gotta do this then. Oh my god, that stupid sand attack every time. Yeah, fuck him up. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna get some flanking action on this guy. Rashid, go around the back, will ya? We can let that guy get away, that's fine. We're here to break the slaves, not destroy them utterly. Sorry, the indebted. Gotta keep our terminology right. Oh god. Why did I get clapped back for that? For the attack, not for the things I said. For the things I said, I obviously deserve some clap back for. Beautiful. No, let's maim. I want to have some fun with it. Okay. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. God, how many guys are gonna have to surround this guy before he goes down? Dude, just run, please. Think of your family. I guess the indebted probably don't have much of a family. Think of the family that you might have accidentally made while ravishing those women. So here, with the level up. Not the best loot in the world, but... You look down at the corpse of a slave, his body molded by labors of a prior life. But in his hand and around his neck the adornments of stolen weapons and loot. In a cruel turn of thought, you find strange that they would have been easier to put down had they simply no ambition at all besides their freedom. But it was their greed and sense of wanting that made them all the more dangerous. But they're dead. And the visitors to Tanweir will be happy regardless of whatever lofty goals the indebted had. Damn, are they gonna free them all? Respect. Pathfinder, arrow skill, health. I ain't taking one range defense. Ain't no world. Quick little trip back to Tanweir. Get the payment for a job well done. And then we'll camp till the morning breaks. Everyone, Hibusan, the master astrologer, is buried amongst his limbs of his, in the guard's word, favorite harem. He pokes his mouth out, and you get a sense his eyes stare at you from the nook of a sweaty knee. Though there's no real telling. The victorious crownling returns to feast his watery eyes upon my finest wares. It is so, my scout skate, that you laid to waste those upstarts indebted. That the message of death has been reissued as a new utility. A kind word written by your hand, crownling, as a warning to all the others of the indebted. Vizier disappears momentarily, then re-emerges between a woman's thighs. Servants, pay the crownling. Two wireframe boys carry out a small chest, leave it at your feet. It's quite heavy. You offer no help in carrying it out. 310 crowns, Tanweir no longer has a slave revolt. And as we do dark deeds, a new dawn may break. Let us make camp and wait for the morn to come, so that we may take more jobs. But all that, the dawning of the sun and the taking of new jobs, will have to happen on the next stream. Thanks for coming out, everyone. It's a blast to be back playing Battle Brothers again. This is a wild game full of twists and turns. I think we have one extra re-roll from somebody in reserve, so we'll roll that over to the next stream and have 3 going there. So be sure to come back and see if that's enough for the brass bellins to make it in this world. I think this playthrough is only going to go until we either fail out or finish our first endgame crisis. So be sure to stick around and see if the job can be done. We'll be playing this on Thursday. We'll be playing Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl tomorrow. So no matter what you're into, there's going to be a little something for you over here on the Alchin channel. Until next time, thanks so much for coming out. Hope to see you on the next one. Peace.